The Sarge is ready for some military action, so he brought with him today Ikari Warriors for your Nintendo Entertainment System, featuring 80s mustache guy dressed up as Rambo and Dolph Lundgren, I think, dressed up as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's go ahead and take Ikari Warriors, pop it in my NES, and see how this version holds up. Let's go to the game. Ikari Warriors was published by SNK and carries the copyright year of 1987. It is based on the 1986 arcade game. It is an overhead run-and-gun game for 1 or 2 players simultaneously and has one standard mode of difficulty. According to the manual, Paul and Vince are warriors who have been secretly sent to destroy an entire army by themselves, so their commanders must have been fans of 1980s military action movies. You use the D-pad to control your character and the B button to fire your machine gun, and the A to throw a grenade. Holding down B will allow you to continuously fire, but you need to be careful as you have limited ammo in the game. You can also move through water, but it will be slower than when you move on land. You can also climb in and use tanks and helicopters by pressing A to get into empty vehicles. In the tank, you press B to fire and hold the A button down to change the direction of your cannon. In the helicopter, you aim and move with the D-pad and use the B to fire your guns and the A to fire missiles. You use A and B together to exit the vehicle, which you will want to do if it is about to explode so it doesn't cost you a life. There are also various power-ups you can collect. Getting an F will power up your bullets, and the L will give you long-range firing. The S will speed up your firing, and the B will power up your grenades. The K will destroy all enemies on screen, and the grenade will refill your grenade supply, while the gun will refill your bullet supply, and the gas can will refill your bullets, grenades, and gas if you are in a vehicle, which is important as running out of fuel will cause your vehicle to explode, just like in real life. There are also some secret items you can find that will give you either points or special power-ups by hitting certain areas with grenades. The game is split up into 4 long areas that can easily last about 15 minutes each, meaning the whole game can take about an hour to beat. However, the game can be very difficult, especially since the game doesn't give you any continues, unless you press A BBA when you lose your last life before the game goes back to the title screen. Graphically speaking, the game looks pretty decent for an NES game, although it does suffer from some flicker. I did find it humorous that when enemies got shot, it looked like they did a little dance before disappearing. Music and sound-wise, I thought the game did a good but not great job, and family-friendly-wise, you have a lot of military action, but there is no blood. At the time of my research on eBay, loose copies were going for $8 to $10, and complete copies were going for $20 to $44, and those prices include shipping. So what did I think of Ikari Warriors? Honestly, I just didn't care much for it. Personally, I found it very difficult, especially since you can only fire in the direction you are moving, unlike the arcade version, which allowed you to fire and move in different directions thanks to a special rotary joystick. I also found the levels way too long, even when I used the unlimited continue trick. I will say, however, that I did enjoy the tank driving aspect of the game. So where am I going to rank Ikari Warriors? Well, let's see. At 23, I have Pinball, which is more likely to get another play than Ikari Warriors, but I would rather play Ikari Warriors than Anticipation at 24, so I'm going to make Ikari Warriors my new number 24 ranked game on the system. Ikari Warriors, if you're looking for some run-and-gun action on the NES, try Commando instead. If you enjoy retro-related videos, would you please click the like and subscribe buttons? I'm also a member of the Retro Junkies Network. You can find more retro podcasts and videos at theretrojunkies.com. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and watch your aim.